have any of the audio unclicked. Good job, me. I'm smart.
Good job, you.
I'm so smart.
Blame it on the weed brain.
Yes. It is the weed brain. So, yeah. Okay.
Blame it on the weed brain.
Yes. And then let me just post it right there. Okay. I'm just gonna post it to my Instagram, be like, streaming myself, doing art. Watch me suffer.
Yay, suffering. Wait.
Come on, I need a funny image to go with this. I need to find a funny image to go with this. Come on. There's gotta be a funny ass. Oh, right here. There we go. It's Tengen 2. This is perfect. There we go. Now it's up.
Nice.
Now everyone will know and watch me suffer.
Yay, suffering.
Yay, suffering. The only reason why I say this is because I have to draw Deku's hair, and Deku, I love you. You're cute. You're sweet and adorable. But fuck your hair. Why do I always set the complicated character types? Like they got beautiful design and everything, but they're so fucking complicated.
You did? You got it? You got it out of your system?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
The things I do for love.
The things you do because you're a simp.
Yes, I know, okay. I do everything because I'm a simp. I love Dobby, but I hate drawing these staples. So many staples. And also the scars.
And also the Skawas.
The Skawas.
Oh, you can have a fun time drawing Deku.
Oh yeah, I know. This is Hiroshi gotta make his hair super fluffy. Super fluffy.
Would you like a taste of power? Would you like to use more words deep in the night? You can be How's it going for you, FM?
How's your day?
Well, not much has been going on. It's literally just been sitting here.
That's okay.
Are you feeling any better?
100 times better than what I was last week.
Good.
Alright, I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, jeez. Okay.
Did you end up watching that musical?
What musical?
The Phoenix Wright one? The one that you said, oh, they have a musical?
Yeah, I was surprised they had a musical. I knew there was a video game, but I didn't know there was a musical.
Oh, it was just done by Random Encounters.
I see. Isn't that the same people who did like the Harry Potter musical?
I don't know about Harry Potter,
Or
but
am I
they did the Five Nights at
misremembering?
Freddy's one.
They did a what?
You haven't seen the Five Nights at Freddy's musical?
Honestly, I don't know.
It's got Markiplier in it and everything.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm gonna guess he's the security guard.
Yeah. I'll pop it up on stream for you.
Hey. And Matt Pat. Okay.
Yeah, Matt, Pat, and Nate wants to battle as well.
Wow. Oh wait, I did watch this.
Have you seen the whole thing?
I don't think I have. Oh wow, it's been a while. He is the king of Five Nights at Freddy's.
I am back.
Welcome
Hello.
back.
I have no idea what happened while I was gone.
We're watching the FNAF musical.
Oh no.
He accidentally seduced Foxy.
Oh my god.
I don't know. You know,
Yes. Yeah.
He really is good at singing, isn't he?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nice.
who did we lose?
I think Tomo.
I'm still here.
Oh, sounded like somebody just dropped out.
Oh, I just stopped streaming on Discord with
Oh,
my screen
okay.
since you guys are watching that. I'll be right back because I'm having the munchies.
Okay.
Uh, is it Markiplier?
Yeah.
Eh. Maybe the humans should go in. Just a thought. Nice. Shut up. The difference is the animatronics weren't actually trying to kill you. Uh. Mad Pet? Or is that Mad Pet? Oh. Those are some pretty good graphics, actually. For the budget. He is perfectly unhinged.
Okay, I'm back. Oh my god. Hello, Shadowdust.
He's living the best life.
They had so much fun with that, didn't they? They had just as much fun with the Phoenix Wright one too. It's so funny. You don't even need to know anything about the show. Oh, the game, sorry.
I mean, they did make an anime of Phoenix Wright.
Professor Layton.
Let me just grab Saki.
Oh my god, work. There we go.
Dickie, sweetheart, I love your hair, but my God!
Sexual tension.
That's kind of weird. I don't know why you're liking some of the stuff.
What's up?
It's someone I used to know through the cosplay community here. They liked one of my 2 recent posts, which is the reel of me destroying the shit out of my ex's picture and the one with me and my boyfriend. And then he liked one of my I have this Samurai Jack poster that I bought when I had the voice actor sign it for me. So I was just like, oh, hey, it's probably someone I forced to unfollow me. But no, he liked that post, and I thought that was weird. And then I'm kind of wondering if he blocked me and probably believed what my ex said. Which I would not be surprised. But again, because the Samurai Jack post is really old. Like, when did I post this? 2017. Why would you like a post that's back in 2017? You know what I mean? Aww.
Yeah, Hikari's turned out pretty good.
Yay!
Miss Oldbag.
Oops. 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 Okay. All the legs. Oh my god. You want to see what my boyfriend said?
Oh.
Yeah, go.
Their faces.
Oh.
Yeah,
Foolish fool.
she's his adopted sister. Well, he is the adopted one in the family. Yeah. Even though he's older, she calls him little brother.
Oh.
Nice.
Okay, I'm curious. What you guys are watching?
Then where on earth is he?
Officer Meekins is habitually late to court due to habitually becoming lost along the way.
Foolish fools. If you could just chill for like 2 seconds, that would be great.
Dr. Hottie, please describe what you noticed while examining the victim.
The victim was.
Oh God, he looks like he's on
We
crack.
assumed that. More
Yeah.
details, please.
The victim is still not alive.
No, that's not
How much longer do you plan to subject us to this, Mr. Edgeworth?
Have you done any sort of blood work on the victim?
The victim had no pulse.
Yes! That is indicative of being dead!
Oh my god.
Can you at least describe the victim's injuries?
He had many fractures.
How many?
Between 3 and 27.
Oh my God.
I'd let's count. Well, this has been enlightening. Thank you for your time, Mr. Hottie. Anytime.
Oh my
Your Honor, remarkably enough, I wasn't actually finished.
Mr. Edgeworth, you are very close to being finished. Seconds away, in fact.
Your Honor, please!
If there are no more interruptions, then I, the judge of this court, hereby find Miss Maya Fang.
I'd like to call another witness.
What?
Oh,
I have another witness that I'd like to call.
You've had 3 days, Miss Fay. The trial's over.
Well, listen, I didn't want to have to do this, but if you don't let me
I was a loser, where would
Right,
I
back.
go? And that's where I found
Come
Larry.
back.
Nick! How could you say that? You're the least loserous person I know. And if you're a loser, then I am too.
Oh my god. Law offices.
I do have one question that was never actually answered.
What's that, Nick?
What were you doing in the hospital anyway?
Chronic sleepwalking. I couldn't really do much.
Hey, pal. You two ready to celebrate winning the case?
I'd be Phoenix down for that.
Great! Lunch is on me.
Oh.
Wait, no, guys. Guys,
Change it.
it is literally on me. I have a cup of noodles right here. I don't mind sharing. I'll only take a
Oh
bite
my
or two.
God.
Guys, where are you going?
Sexual tension between Wright and Edgeworth is unreal. You did
Yeah.
have to go for it.
Yeah, definitely.
I played Crossbow.
Oh, wow.
This is a Christmas something in Phoenix Wright. That was my first introduction to actually both games.
Just I actually want to see.
Oh, I just realized I don't.
Yeah, what did you think of the musical?
There we go.
It's pretty funny.
Always is. Random encounters usually always is.
I just totally forgot I was on the wrong screen for the stream. They've been staring at the be right back screen this entire time. I was still watching.
Goddess of wisdom, master of war. I have one mission to create the greatest warrior. I can actually modify the uniform just a bit. And I will, because I want to.
Just a tiny bit.
It's a tiny bit.
Because each
I'm giving her
Hashira,
green eyes.
if you look at each Hashira, their outfits are different from each other. So I say go for it.
I have gone for it.
Good.
Don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
I changed her eyes from blue to pink, and then I realized she looked like Tengen, so I changed it. I changed it to green instead, like Tomoe.
Oh my god. Hey, it's fun. They're supposed to be distantly related, anyways.
Yeah, this
Well,
is
It'll be
what I
kind of
got so
funny
far.
that the whole Hashira looks at Hikari and Saki and is like, are you two related?
our version.
Yes.
Okay, Ice
I
back.
gave her a lot more beauty marks.
Yes.
Come back.
Do it.
I gave her way more beauty marks.
Do it.
Look at this one, Pluto.
Oh boy.
This one's gonna be fun, isn't it?
I was thinking that maybe
Oh no! It's the man of the adventure! No!
Hi,
Oh god, no!
And I'm Wooly.
No, stand back, Satan!
Have you joined us as we bake an apple pie?
Oh god.
Let's find some sugar
silly. They make fun of me.
Mainly Badass
like
Hero.
Yeah.
Mainly
Wow,
Badass
you
Hero
sound
was
just
playing
like
the
me.
Let's
demo
have a
tape.
picnic. Yeah, I know. Which food's your favorite?
Amanda, something smells bad.
What could make that awful smell? Rancid meat on stinky bread, a stab, a stump, decaying a dead. A silly fox with half of a head. Hey, how do you think he died?
I don't like this.
Guns or knives or some kind of poison.
You don't have to answer the question.
Are you afraid to think about what I said? The opposite of alive is
Amanda!
dead.
This has gone too far.
Everything rots. Everything rots. Everything rots.
Still don't trust Wooly.
Everything rots. Just like me, I've forgotten the names and faces of everyone I knew.
Oh, yeah,
There's
that's
a
the
darkest
doll.
deep inside. And
A
it's
doll's head.
threatening to
Oh,
break
right,
free.
the doll's head.
And then just scream. That freaked me out when I first saw that. I was like, what the fuck? And I'm running, 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 running,
Find the things we have to savor.
Hi, I'm Amanda. And this is Wooly. Wooly hurt himself while playing. But it wasn't anyone's fault. I'll be the doctor. Oh god, right. Let's prep the patient. Wooly needs his medication. Then we'll fix his broken. Nope, try again. That part of Wooly looks fine. Am I the only one who sees what's wrong? Now we'll fix his broken head. Which of these is a tool he needs to
Oh
get
yeah, when I
fixed
first
up
saw
good
the
as
scene,
new?
I literally
These look
like,
tricky,
what
but I'm not
the
picky.
fuck
The
time?
choice is up to you. Well, I guess I may make a mess, but that's A-okay by me. No need to pick, it was all a trick, because we're gonna use all three. A lonely kitten is out there somewhere. Can she tell her friend a secret? It's a really, really big secret. Well, okay then, here's my secret. I am in the room with you.
This editing actually scared me.
Everything runs. Everything runs. Everything runs. Everything runs. Even you.
You're mean! I hate you! Glenn, are you okay?
Like, comment, and subscribe. Follow them and all of their fun adventures. And if you want, you can follow me too. My tag on Instagram.
Everything rots.
Have you
Everything
guys seen
rots.
the demo for the Amanda the
Yes.
Adventurer 2?
Yes.
Oh my god, I've seen it, yes.
Bro, I cannot
I
wait.
kind of want to give her a skirt like the wives.
Ooh, do it.
Because I want her to just like be able to like. Let me see if I can find it.
I mean, 8 years ago, they even did one for Yandere Simulator.
Oh god, not that game, bro.
Please no.
Oh god.
Yeah, they've done one for nearly everything.
It's just, I'm glad he got outed as a creep.
This. I want her to
Yep.
do this.
Let me see. Yes. 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 I'm all for it.
People are like, why don't you wear pants? She's just like, pants constrict. But and Rengo's just like, don't tell her to wear pants. Don't you
Yeah.
dare tell her. She doesn't have to wear pants if she doesn't want to.
Oh god. Mr. Hobbs. Mr. Hobbs. Oh god. Wasn't there from Mr. Hobbs 3?
There's a lot of games. There was a ton of Mr. Hobbs games. I think Manly Badass Hero actually has a playlist.
I
He's
just
a
remember
nice
Brian
voice.
playing it, and I don't remember which Mr. Hobbs it
There's-
is, but that actually
There's 3 games, and the first one got remade into the 3D graphics.
Really?
So yeah, there's 1, 2, and 3, and then number 1 got remade in the art
Oh,
style.
yes.
Number 3.
That doesn't belong here tonight. Its face has been knitted together with stitches that split at the seams.
I can't recall off the top of my head, but I do know that I'm pretty sure that when
Here it is.
didn't scare me.
About girls and that sugar and spice.
Oh, I forgot you sent me those.
Yeah, I just remember watching Mr. Hobbs, and I think 3 was the only one that actually made me chills.
Doctors say whatever's killing her isn't medical. I'll record an update when we find out something new.
Emma, you could have told me that you had a demonic bunny.
The enemy Ruby one last year. We told her she could bring it to the funeral, but she doesn't want to.
Where some sort of evil inhabits the rabbit your nana admits. Those demons will dwell in the darkness, but this one is drawn to the flame. A spark can be seemingly
I put
harmless.
Ruby's slingshot in the safe and hid the key under her house.
Just let him into the background.
Oh my god.
Oh, those were. There actually was an Easter egg of Slender Man.
Really?
And what spice you
Yeah.
have left.
I think in the original game.
Like a
Oh, I didn't know.
Ready?
Now courage is all that you've got, and fire is just strong.
All right, they changed it to a slingshot.
Yeah.
To the wall, as the tears in your eyes are just fuel for your demons.
I think she takes after me.
Oh, she's playing pretend.
I love how the parents do absolutely nothing. They're just like, oh, what's she doing? Sounds like she's screaming in horror.
Do you smell smoke?
She takes after you.
Oh my god. You know, if I had a kid, and
Yeah,
you know,
hi.
my husband would
is this
say that
Papa
to
John's?
me.
Thanks for watching. You can watch more videos, and if you like this
Like
song,
the
please
videos, my
also
boyfriend
hit that
would probably
notification
say
bell.
that, and I'd
Keep
be
this
like,
one
yeah, you know
distracted.
what?
If you want to listen to
You're
some
not
scary
wrong.
content by David King, check out
You're not
Freedom
wrong.
Forward.
You're not wrong. I have a
you
love for
want to
fire.
watch Ari play.
Yeah, there's a guy who does the story explained for the Mr. Hops games, and he explains the story pretty damn well. So yeah, this one here has like the story of like all 3 games.
Hey guys, Bro Mike here, and in today's video, we explore the story of Mr. Hop's Playhouse
Did you
3.
just hit another?
The tale of a young girl and her grandmother who find themselves caught up in the web of a twisted demonic entity and the killer toys running amok under its control. Before we get started with this story walkthrough, it's important to note that I won't be thoroughly recapping the past events of Mr. Hop 1 and 2 in this video. So if you'd like an in-depth understanding of that story, be sure to check out my detailed exploration of those games. I'll leave a link to that video at the end of this one. With that said, let's check out the events of this conclusive chapter in the Mr. Hops trilogy. This is the story of Mr. Hop's Playhouse 3 Explained. Our story picks up 6 months after the events of Mr. Hop's Playhouse, continuing the story of Ruby, a child who lost her parents in a fire the night Mr. Hop attacked her home under the control of the entity.
6 months ago, I defended myself from a monster that took away my home and my parents. Things have been awful ever since my nana died. I wish she could call me her little gem and tell me everything was going to be okay. Just one more time.
Ruby wakes one night to find herself alone in her aunt's house. She heads downstairs for a drink of water, but after filling her glass, the power goes out and a creepy series of events begin to unfold. Ruby's doll suddenly appears in the living room, and after collecting it up and heading to bed, she hears the voice of her father beckoning to her from the hallway.
Nope. Nope.
Open the door.
Nope.
Dad?
Ruby
Nope.
follows her father's voice downstairs, but soon finds herself lost in a version of the house she doesn't recognize. The message, "Give yourself to us," written in blood on the walls. A female voice calls out her name. This voice is a trap and leads Ruby into the clutches of Mr. Hop, who stalks the halls of this nightmare realm. Ruby is transported to the underworld, the realm of the entity. Confused as to how Mr. Hop found her, she pushes on in search of a way back to the human realm. As she explores, Ruby comes across shrines that fill us in on the dark history of the underworld. The first explains that the gemstone fragments we find throughout the various stages once belonged to much more powerful stones. A sliver of the Six's energy flows through them. These 6 are a set of symbols that contain mystical powers when combined as part of a necklace. Due to their heavenly origins and subsequent corruption by the Dark Lord, these symbols can be used as a powerful source of both light and dark magic, depending on the individual who wields them and the purity of their heart. Ruby must first collect up 3 circular stones which, when placed in a nearby tablet, open the door to her escape. These stones feature familiar symbols, each representing the killer toys under the entity's control: Mr. Hop, Mr. Stripes, and Miss Bow. Unfortunately, the exit doesn't guide Ruby back home, but rather leads her to an illusionary version of a Blacklands Manor orphanage, a place Ruby has heard of before, though she doesn't remember why. This was of course the orphanage her grandmother Esther grew up in, the very one where she herself came into contact with the entity and its band of insidious living toys. As Ruby heads downstairs, she is ambushed by one of the entity's guardians, a skeletal humanoid carrying a pitchfork. She manages to escape further into the orphanage, where she must avoid not only more of these guardians, but also deadly traps, in the form of swinging axes, spiked floors, and thorny branches. Eventually, Ruby reaches a prison cell, where another young girl has been tied up above a pit of spikes. In order to free her, Ruby must flip a switch in the adjacent room. After doing so, the door locks behind her, and a giant troll-like creature shows up to stop the terrified child. To defeat this troll, Ruby must solve a puzzle which opens a trapdoor in the center of the room, dropping her assailant into a vat of acid. After defeating the troll, Ruby returns to the prison cell and frees the other girl. As she does this, Mr. Hop shows up and the two must flee to safety. After escaping the demented bunny rabbit, the girl Ruby saved reveals herself to be none other than Esther, Ruby's grandmother in child form.
Well done, Ruby. You really are my little gem. Nana? I can't believe it! It's so good to see you again, dear.
Aww.
Esther had been raised in the Blacklands Manor orphanage, and this was where she first encountered the entity and its killer toys. These events are chronicled in the prequel game Mr. Hop's Playhouse 2. One day, a box of toys were anonymously donated to the orphanage. Esther and her friends Molly and Isaac each received a toy from the donation box. These toys were Mr. Stripes, Miss Bow, and Mr. Hop. The trio found out that these toys were haunted by a demonic entity, an entity which had once been the Guardian of Hope before being cast down into the underworld and becoming the Dark Lord. An entity that enjoys corrupting human souls and feasting upon their pain and suffering.
What?
The Dark Lord stole the 6 medallions, which once kept the balance between the realm of darkness and light, and used their power to form 3 strong
I'm fine. I'm just like, what is all this?
To the aforementioned toys.
Yeah, the lore is pretty extensive.
Why does it have to be demons? Why does it always
was
have to
later
be
tricked
demons?
by another
I'm sick and tired of all of these
a ritual
demons.
which would bring the toys to life under the control of said entity.
Oh, this is why
Esther
I love you.
discovered that Dee was the reincarnation of a girl named
always have to
Isabel,
be the
a
demons.
child who centuries ago had worn the medallions of the 6 herself. The entity had given Isabel the medallions so it could use her as a vessel to cause torment and suffering. He influenced the child whose heart was already full of hatred to join him. Isabel then used the power of the 6 to kill her mother, which then led to her own execution, as locals believed her to be a witch and so burned her at the stake.
She probably
Isabel
was.
tried to influence both Esther and, years later, Ruby to give themselves over to the entity, but luckily both managed to resist.
Okay.
Esther used the 6 medallions to defeat both Isabel and the entity and save her friends. Unfortunately, as she grew older and weaker, the entity was able to finally take control, influencing Esther to hand the cursed Mr. Hop toy over to Ruby before being claimed by the demon in death. A new nightmare then began for her granddaughter, leading to the loss of her parents when Mr. Hop sprung to life and attacked their family home. As Esther had once used the power of the 6 to confine the Dark Lord to the underworld, he now sought vengeance, looking to imprison both Esther and Ruby so they may eternally suffer by his hand. Now Ruby and Esther are trapped in the entity's realm and must team up to find a way back out. The 2 girls find themselves in a dark room full of cameras. Isabel
you're a
rises up
baby
in her
again.
spirit form and proposes the trio play a little game.
Isabel. Nana, who is that? Is she a person? Esther, it's so good to see you. I wish I could say the same. Why don't we all play a little game? We'll go first.
While Ruby searches for an escape route, Esther must defend the room from the murderous advances of Mr. Hop. To do this, she flashes each of the 3 cameras periodically to check if the demonic toy is hiding in the connecting hallways. When she spots him, Esther must quickly close the door, sending Mr. Hop retreating back into the surrounding darkness. After repeating this process several times, the demon's presence subsides and Esther and Ruby make their escape. After they reach a safe distance, the 2 girls stop to talk. Here, before a giant statue of the entity, Esther fills Ruby in on its horrifying origins and tells her granddaughter exactly what is going on.
That is the fallen guardian of hope. The entity. But that means we're in... Yes, dear. The underworld. How? This is where bad people go. We're not bad, right? No, of course not. Do you remember that necklace I used to own? The medallions? The ones you said protected us? Yes. I used them to keep the entity and Mr. Hop away from us, but as I got older and weaker, I couldn't do that anymore. We must find those medallions.
Why didn't you tell their daughter? Why didn't you tell your family?
Look.
Ruby
Look
takes
what
her
boyfriend
from
said.
the orphanage deep into the catacombs of the underworld. For now, Esther must press on alone. She navigates further into the endless halls of the orphanage, solving puzzles, avoiding the Dark Lord's henchmen, and eventually surviving yet another tense encounter with Mr. Hop. Meanwhile, Ruby wakes in the catacombs beneath the orphanage and begins to seek a way back to the surface. While she explores, Ruby finds a seemingly harmless panda doll named Miss Bow. She doesn't realize this is one of the 3 subordinates
Miss
of the Dark
Bow?
Lord, and
Oh,
before
geez.
long, the monster materializes and
credit.
chases Ruby
The
through
art
the
style.
darkness. Luckily, the girl uses her wits to hide
Nice.
and sneak away undetected. While Ruby deals with Miss Bow, Esther finds herself pitted against the deadly tiger toy, Mr. Stripes.
Look, my
He
boyfriend
stalks
sent
her
me
in the
this,
darkness
and
of
I
the
hate
library.
it so much.
But just as all seems lost, a guiding light shows up
He
and
called me
begins
out.
leading Esther to
Look,
a
he called
series
me out,
of
guys.
plates.
He called
By
me
touching
out.
these plates in a certain sequence, Esther is able to vanquish Mr. Stripes and banish him, at least for now. After surviving the attack, Esther reaches a podium which holds the first of the 6 medallions. She once wielded these medallions to defeat the entity and Isabel, banishing them back to the underworld. Perhaps this could work again. Collecting the medallion grants Esther her light powers. She is now able to fire out a powerful aura that destroys the minions of the underworld. As Esther continues on, she returns to an area of the orphanage she had long hoped to forget, the sleeping quarters. Here, the voices of her old friends Isaac and Molly echo the misdeeds of the wicked matron Miss Beverly, a woman who mistreated them many years ago.
Damn.
Do you think Miss Beverly ever smiles?
Only when a puppy is in danger. Can we go play now?
We move back to Ruby's adventure, and she now finds herself in her old nursery, a place where the other children teased and tormented her after she lost her parents in the house fire.
Oh, that's
Nobody
so
believed her
fucked
story,
up.
the tale of Mr. Hop. It seems the entity is using the underworld to bring to life the greatest fears of both of these children. In the nursery, Ruby must solve 3 different puzzles, each one providing her with a different symbol, a moon, star, and triangle to be precise. By completing these puzzles and collecting these symbols, the door is unlocked and Ruby finally escapes. Although something seems to have escaped from a giant jack-in-the-box in the process, and can now be heard
course.
eerily giggling through the halls.
Of
We
course.
return to Esther, who continues to use her newfound power to fight back against the entity's army of darkness. Esther meets Isabel once more, who relishes in the pain she is forced to relive by exploring the orphanage.
Do you remember these walls, Esther? This place of pain? Leave us alone, Isabel! Let my family go home! You will not keep us confined again.
Esther and Ruby reunite, and Ruby informs her grandma that something is following her. Esther vows to put an end to things, and the two continue together. During the final leg of their journey, Esther comes across more and more of the medallion pieces, collecting them up with the hope that by wearing the necklace, she will be able to defeat the entity once more. As the girls explore, they are attacked by Mr. Hop and his twisted friends at every turn. There are also more of the entity's monstrous underlings to deal with, such as this giant acid-dwelling pincer bug. Esther destroys this hideous creature, and after doing so, both herself and Ruby find themselves inside another memory. This time, a haunting childhood memory that belonged to Ruby, of a day where the two visited a carnival maze. While visiting the maze, Ruby had been scared by a jester, and lo and behold, this creepy figure is now manifested in the nightmare realm. It is in fact the very thing that escaped the Jack-in-the-Box back in the nursery. Esther and Ruby must navigate the maze, being sure to keep a watchful eye on the jester, as it can only move when they avert their gaze. After escaping the jester and freeing themselves from Ruby's traumatic memory, the guiding light appears once more and leads Esther to another medallion piece. However, while Esther claims the medallion, Ruby is abducted once more.
Are you okay, Ruby? Ruby?
Ruby finds herself
gosh
deep
darn
within
it.
the entity's lair,
Ruby, my grandchild, why have
face
you
with
been
the Dark
paying
Lord
attention?
himself.
She is not what she seems. Some time ago, she stole my medallions and imprisoned me here.
Because you're evil. She saved us.
We are cursed, forsaken, not evil. Tell me, if she cared for you so deeply, why would she give you a toy that has taken everything from you? Your parents are gone, your friends have abandoned you, and now you're all the way down here in this dark abyss.
The entity tries to corrupt Ruby and turn her against Esther. Meanwhile, Esther speaks with a glowing orb of light.
You have no idea how special you both are.
Who are you? Why are you helping us?
When the time comes, you will know.
Though the orb's identity eludes Esther, we are able to piece together who this is based on a series of flashbacks that appear randomly throughout our adventure. These flashbacks explain the origin of this orb and its connection to Esther. The flashbacks are brought to life in the same 2D pixel art style as the first two games. During these flashbacks, we follow the journey of a pregnant woman named Faith. Faith has a complicated pregnancy, one which leaves her mostly bedridden. As she dreams, her husband Arthur watches over her. Unbeknownst to him, the entity attempts to influence Faith while she sleeps, seemingly wishing to harm both her and her unborn child. Faith is heavily religious and tries to explain to her husband Arthur that God has spoken to her and warned her the child is in danger, but Arthur assumes his wife is simply unwell and doesn't seem to believe her. Faith and Arthur consult a doctor to try and help her, but when the pregnancy eventually comes, it claims Faith's life. The child, however, survives, and this child is Esther. Unable to deal with the pain of losing his wife, Arthur gives up the child for adoption, leaving Esther in the care of the Blacklands Manor orphanage. This is how she came to find herself there in Mr. Hop's Playhouse 2. Meanwhile, Faith transcended to the afterlife, where she became the watchful orb of light that now guides Esther and Ruby to safety, watching over her daughter from the afterlife. Esther must now save Ruby before she is corrupted by the Dark Lord's lies. She faces a gauntlet of terror as she must do battle with all three of the demonic toys. Using the power of light harnessed through the medallions, Esther successfully takes down Miss Bow, Mr. Stripes, and finally Mr. Hop, each one rewarding her with another medallion piece after their defeat. Esther now possesses 5 of the 6 necklace medallions. To claim the 6th and final medallion piece, she must enter the entity's lair for one final showdown.
Oh, of course there's more than
Mr.
one
Hop's Playhouse 3
ending, of course.
contains 2 different endings, one
It's a
good
horror
and
game.
one
There's
bad.
not
So
one
let's take a
ending.
look at each in turn, beginning
It's just
with the
2, one bad,
ending.
one good.
In this sequence, Esther fights her way to confront the Dark Lord and save Ruby, but finds it's too late and her granddaughter has been corrupted.
Where is she?
Young Ruby is right here, safe with me.
Ruby, are you okay?
Young Ruby has come to her senses and is now my subordinate. She no longer wants anything to do with you.
You gave me that toy, Nana. You took my life away from me. You're the reason I'm even here. Ruby, I never would have given Mr. Hop to you if I could have helped it. They took control of me. I'm so sorry that I couldn't protect you.
Another lie.
You're still my little gem, right?
Enough of this. You will fall here, Esther.
Nana?
Ruby is sent back to the human realm, where the entity may prey upon and torment her from the shadows forevermore. Meanwhile, Esther is destroyed, and will forever remain a prisoner within the underworld. However, there is a way to end things on a happier and more satisfying note.
You'll see.
To do so, we must make sure we have collected all gemstones from every stage of the game. These gemstones contain the power of the 6, the light that was stripped from the medallions when they were corrupted by the Dark Lord. By restoring this light, we witness a very different story outcome.
You're still my little gem, right?
Enough of this. You will fall here, Esther.
That is fine.
Ruby!
When did this become a magical girl sequence?
Through the power of the Six, Ruby is reminded of her grandmother's love and defies the entity. Passing the final medallion to Esther, she is then struck down and seems dead. As Esther mourns Ruby's passing, the medallions gravitate towards her, bestowing Esther with their power and transforming her into an ascended being. An archangel capable of fighting the powers of darkness. A fight between ascended Esther and the Dark Lord ensues, with Esther eventually coming out the victor. She is then able to bring Ruby back from the dead and to take over as the new ruler of the underworld. In this moment, Esther finally realizes who that guiding light really was. Her late mother, Faith.
Everything's okay now. I think Mum and Dad are waiting for you up there. What? You're not coming? The entity said this place must have a ruler, and someone needs to keep all these souls in check. Besides, there's no place for an old girl like me on the surface anymore.
You're not old!
I will watch over all of you. Always.
Okay.
Goodbye, Nana.
How did this come from a game about a possessed toy?
I have no idea.
The ending suggests that Ruby's parents were freed from the grasp of the underworld and brought back to life on the surface world. Ruby
Oh yeah,
joins
have fun
them
explaining
and
that one to
lives
the
happily ever
authorities.
after, Esther watching over her from the afterlife, ensuring that no harm will come to her granddaughter ever again. Though everything seems resolved, one final and very brief cutscene reveals that Isabel has survived and lurks in the shadows of the underworld. Perhaps she will attempt to resurrect the Dark Lord and his band of killer toys. But for now, this is where our story ends. And with that, we have come to the end of today's video and the story of Mr. Hop's Playhouse 3 explained. I hope you found this video entertaining and informative. And if you did, remember to...
It got very heavily religious, didn't it?
Yeah, why does everything turn back to religion? It's just like Supernatural all over. It's like Supernatural all over again.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
Supernatural was good before they started getting all that religious thing.
You know, I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes it could be like okay to have that, but if it's done relatively well enough for the story, like Mr. Hop,
it just came out of nowhere.
Well, essentially,
came out of nowhere.
In number 2, so.
No. It came out of nowhere.
Because yeah, number 2, the Mr. Hop's Playhouse 2 is very religious.
Oh my god.
Retcons!
Just... I was trying to say it in the nicest way possible, but why? Just...
Why? Yeah.
Why? I hate that stuff so much. It makes me just like, okay, you know, I can't anymore.
I've been looking up Pokemon fan games, and I found this one. It's actually really bloody good. It's even got its own animated intro and everything.
Oh, really?
Huh.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'll play Pokemon again. I haven't been interested in Pokemon in like years, so...
Yeah, but just the amount of effort that went into this, though.
Yeah, I know. That one's cute. Yeah, still, I haven't been interested in Pokemon for like so long. Like, that went after Pokemon Go, so I was done after that.
Yeah.
Lugia? Why are you a fire type? What is that? Samurott? I like Samurott.
Oh my god, I love how Pluto's losing it right now. Just having an inner crisis.
Why is that itchy man.
Oh, Pluto's having an inner
Ah,
crisis.
what? Is Count Arceus?
Oh,
Is Count Garatina?
oh, Pluto's having an inner crisis right now.
I'm so tired. I'm so tired.
Oh my god.
Uh, I think I broke her.
You definitely broke her. Okay.
They them.
You definitely broke her.
I don't have the brain capacity to understand what I just witnessed. It was definitely animated, but there are so many bootleg Pokemon.
Well, yeah, it's a fan game. There's tons of fake mon in it.
I know. Oh, goodness. Oh, I don't have the brain capacity to do this. I don't. No.
Why is it so hard for me to just do the things I need
What
to
I
do?
do have the brain
And
capacity for is drinking.
It's drinking. Oh my god. So I found out from my brother, you know the voice actor that does Garrus?
Yeah.
Well, there's a game he's gonna be in, and he's a romanceable character!
Oh, what's this game?
Garrus was a romanceable character.
It's an RPG game.
I figured that. There's romance, it's RPG.
There you go. Oh my god.
I think she broke herself.
Avowed. Okay.
Well, you know what game I'm gonna play, so.
Avowed.
Yes. And he's another reptile! I hate this. I hate this. It's another fucking
Another
reptile.
reptile.
Yeah, because like
He's a bird. He's more bird-like than reptile-like in Mass Effect.
Birds are technically reptiles.
True. The one that's more reptile-like though is
fair enough.
Is Thane.
that's true. But still, like, it was from Garrus, which is like I assume his character was inspired by like an alligator or something like that. So I'm like sitting here going like, well, god damn it, a same character that I'm fucking into in Mass Effect. Well, great, now I'm gonna buy the game just for him. Just watch. All it's gonna take is his goddamn voice.
I have no doubt about that.
That's what happened with me when my brother introduced me to Mass Effect, and this was around the time you could buy the trilogy, the entire 3 games.
You bought the trilogy just to seduce Garrus.
I was pissed off I couldn't do it in the first game. And that motivated
Yeah, I think
me
that's
to
the reason
play-
why they made him a dating option from 2 onwards, because everybody was just like, no, give us Garrus.
I literally
demand the
could not
goddess.
wait to finish the first game just to play the second one. And then I played the second one and I was happy.
The second one, you don't even really get to romance him in a sense. You kind of set up a relationship, but don't actually do anything. And then in number 3, you come back and you're like, so are we still a thing? Yeah? Okay.
It's just, he's so adorable in the second game when it's just like, oh, you want to have a thing with me? This is awkward. I was like,
I didn't realize you were actually meaning it.
I was like, sir, I love you so much. Be mine, please. I want you so badly. Oh my
Be
god.
my little darling.
I swear to God, if if this character he's playing again acts the same way as Garrus, I'm going to lose my shit.
You know he will.
I hate it so much. He's going to make it like Garrus, and I'm gonna be like, I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you, voice actor. I hate you, voice actor. Why do you guys always do
No, you
this
don't.
to me? Okay, no,
No,
I
you
don't.
don't.
I love Jason so much because I love Tommy.
Yeah, you do.
But yeah, so I'm looking forward for this game. I'm gonna buy it, and if I'm
I can
not,
tell.
I'll just I'll may or may not buy this, and then probably just be stuck playing the game for months on end until I finish it. So that always happens.
Yep.
It always happens.
Trying to figure out Hikari's outfit.
I wonder if this one's gonna be multiplayer too, kind of like Baldur's Gate.
That'd be fun.
If it is, that'll be great. Then we can all play and sim for the men that we want. Oh God.
I can tell which one you're going to simp for.
Shut up.
I'm not wrong.
You're not wrong, but shut up. I have a thing for deep voices, okay?
I don't blame you. I'm not blaming you. I'm blaming you a little bit, but
Don't blame me. Blame the voice actors.
I'm blaming the voice actors. I'm also blaming you.
Oh my God.
No, that's not hitting right either. Maybe I'll just have her just like go completely pantless.
Oh my God.
They're like, that's not uniform appropriate. And Rengoku's like, just let her cook. let her cook.
Oh. Tanking slowly raises his hand. Can my wife do the same? No!
No. They're already sexy enough.
This is a place where we bring children to train to kill demons, Tengen! Not the entertainment district!
Well, look at Mitsuri's shirt! That's because we can't find anything that properly fits her. And whose fault is that?
Oh my God.
Whose fault? You know, I'm just gonna say that Hikari probably got inspired by Tengen's wives and it's like, I want a skirt.
Yes.
And I want it that way. And Rengoku's like, all right. Like, wait, I don't think, nope, let her cook. But no, let her cook. Because I want some of that. Tasty!
They're all like, Rengoku, listen, no.
Nope.
Let her cook.
Let her cook.
You ain't giving me out of this opportunity.
I asked for so little. Just let her cook.
Let her cook.
Let her cook. I'm feeling like thighs today. just gonna get like the bear.
I love how Saki and Hikari husbands just become best friends. For like,
You're right.
just over the dumbest things. And then they're both sitting there and like, that's our husbands. That's her husbands. They're Hashiris, yep. They're Hashiras.
Hashiramans.
Oh, I don't know. He's been underneath the bed this whole time.
Nah. Hikari's like, I like that skirt. I'm going to use that skirt. They're like, please put on some pants. No. And Rengoku's like in the back, we're like, I don't want.
Let her go. And they're just like,
she's got legs, and she knows how to use them. Like, Rengoku, please, nope, let her cook.
The man wants to see.
Is like, let the man let her cook. Let her cook. He got nothing on this.
Nope. Okay.